When I was pregnant with Miles, I didn't have any symptoms. I just went for a standard pregnancy test. When I got the results, it said that he was missing a chromosome. Then I got an MRI, and it showed some swelling in lymph nodes and a thickened rectal wall, so they suggested a colonoscopy, and that's when they found the tumor. I was told that the stage I was in, that waiting till after Miles was born would not be a wise thing for myself because it could progress to stage 4 by that time, and that would be much harder to treat, and the likelihood of surviving from that goes down greatly. So it was important to do treatment right away, but it was also important to me to make sure Miles was safe. Dr. Kapadia told me that there was enough studies that showed that it would be safe to do chemo while pregnant. I was 17 weeks, so I was able to start right away. It was so hard to go through it all while pregnant, because not only you're dealing with things, you can't eat this or drink this because you're pregnant, but then also you have side effects from chemo. The maternal fetal over at UConn was great. They were with me every step of the way, making sure Miles was okay. I went all the way up until like a week before I gave birth at 35 weeks. He was perfectly healthy. I started chemo radiation about 5 weeks after I gave birth. Miles was already home from the NICU when I started, and then I did a 6-week course. I always had the same nurses hooking me up, and they were great. They were very friendly and made it easier to go every day. After I did all my chemo radiation, nothing grew in that time, but I still had the tumor there, and I still had cancer in the lymph nodes, so I still needed to have the surgery. I did the surgery with Dr. Gerard, such a great doctor. It was about like a 10-hour surgery. They were able to have the whole tumor out, and they found cancer in 12 lymph nodes. So stage 3C, but they got everything. I think that if I didn't do chemo and I just waited till after he was born, that it would have spread. I think it's something like 60–70% at stage 3 to 10% at stage 4. Some blueberries. Yeah. I'm coming up on my 3-year anniversary of being cancer-free. Okay. Miles is doing great. His older brother, Austin, is like his best friend. I thought the care at UConn was great. I never felt like a number there. It just seems like a big family, and I just felt very cared for there. So I'm glad that I chose UConn.